Welcome back to the channel. I want to take a look at the Transformers Studio Series War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Originally was not gonna pick up these figures. I think, was it even Follow Cybertron? There was one I played, didn't play it that much, only made it a couple stories in, but thought they were whatever. I mean, they were cool designs and everything. I was liking them, but I didn't have any interest in buying the figures. Saw this at my local comic book store. I know there are places shipping this out, and was really surprised to see my comic book store have two in stock. So ended up picking up one, got 10%, not too much off, but whatever with that. But he's actually a decent figure. I don't know if I'd say, if you've seen any of the other reviews of him, I don't know if I like him as much as everybody else. I got my issues with him, but does some really cool stuff at the same time. So got him transformed here. Looking at his transformation, he does have gun storage. Talk about that gun later. With the axe, pegs in there in the back. Speaking of the back, I thought I completely did this wrong. Thought I missed a step, which don't know if they're in the right position or not, but if you get this guy, arms just hang right off the back there. There's no covering it, which there are people in reviews saying they understand why they didn't do that. It would mess up the legs, which I have some issues with the legs as it is, but I don't know. I feel like they should have done something there. I don't know. For this being, Voyager, I feel like they should have just figured something out. But this guy is actually pretty huge. Some size comparisons. The new Marvel Legends Iron Man. So, same height, basically laid out. Besides a Spider-Man. Taller than MCU Spider-Man. And then beside Inferno here, which is actually, if you have this Inferno figure, or even this mold, pretty close to the same height of that as vehicle mode. Which, some of the paint, alright. I like the silver they used, but I don't think there's anything too special about the paint in vehicle mode. Got them transformed here. Getting into the accessories, comes with the gun, which is a really cool part, but I have some issues with. It's been forever since I said I even played the game, and I don't even know if I got to play as Optimus Prime in it. So he has his gun, which you take that lower arm off and it plugs in there, like the first Transformer movie guns. So, very cool. I love the idea of them doing this. I always loved them just turning their hands in the guns, which I think it looks alright from the side. I guess, is it looking at it head on? There's something that just looks off to me. I mean, I really don't know what else they could have done. They could have put some more sculpt here or something. I don't know if that's accurate to the game, but it's still really cool and still really fun to do. And I'm glad they did it, but looks a little off, just a little bit there. So, I'm showing you. Plug the arm back in, which we'll get to this arm later. Then comes with his, I guess, axe. So, that's how it is. Comes out of the box like this. Pretty cool. I honestly think this is how I prefer it, but looking on the box, does fold out. Can have the actual, I guess, double bladed axe. Can take this off, which I'm not sure if it's meant to be like this or not, but can have the, I think this is the axe he uses to break out in the first scene from some reviews I watched of him. Could use that piece. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with this. I don't know if there's technically a thing you're meant to do, make it a joust, whatever. I'm not too sure. Gonna use it as an axe probably. I mean, I want to use that gun, but I don't know what's going to happen there. But the axe has some paint on it. Pretty nice there. But now, looking at the figure, articulation, heads on a ball joint. Know what to expect from that. The arms go out. 360. So it is a single joint, swivels. The hands swivel, do get caught a little bit there on the armor. Torso swivels, legs go out the whole way. I'm actually really surprised there. Forward, back, single joints, swivel. The feet have actually a little bit of tilt. I think that looks great there. And can go back a little bit for transformation. So, articulation, alright. Nothing too bad, but I don't think there's anything super special. The paint on them. Now, the paint, I think, actually looks pretty good. From what I've seen in person, it looks pretty similar. I mean, I could be wrong. If any of you guys have the original figure of this and this one, let me know if the paint's the same. It looks kind of similar, but I'm not 100% sure there. I mean, it's pretty nice. Get into some of my issues I have with it. The arms. So, it's such a cool feature they do, but it's the arms, so, this one in particular, it's so loose. Peg will need thickened up or something. It's really cool. It's such a cool idea, but it's just that peg needs to be a little bit bigger. This might be more of a me issue, but I feel like he's really, I don't want to say bulky, but clunky, I guess. I think I'm just used to seeing him in the design of the first figure. And that figure had skinny legs, like a skinny torso. And we basically have the opposite here. The legs are really bulky. The kibble here kind of bothers me on the side. I wish you could have folded that to the back. I don't know if it's just the torso, if I wish it was a little bit bigger. It still doesn't look bad, but just looks very clunky in my opinion. One other issue is whether I'm just handling it wrong, the way you transform it, and you pull those out, and you turn these around. So, it's got a little piece of plastic here that it slides on. And I went to move it back this way, flip it over the shoulder, was just doing it, didn't use the instructions. Don't do that. This piece is definitely going to snap off on somebody's. It's such a thin piece of plastic. It just, I'm worried about it. And they fold up there, which even then, whether it's just a plastic, I guess if you count as articulation, just that piece of plastic in there does not feel good. So be aware of that. Something that is cool, I did not expect them to do, it does come with the Matrix here. I assume this is reuse. It might actually be straight up new. It looks kind of different. Plugs right in there. The chest has some detail in there. Oh, there's the camera. Pretty cool figure. Some size comparisons. Here he is again with Inferno. Vehicle mode is definitely bigger. Still nice, decent size. Here he is, Captain America. So Marvel Legends are a little bit taller for the most part, at least the comic figures, than beside an MCU figure. So expect him, I'm gonna guess, to be about the same height as some MCU Marvel Legends, if you have those or not, but he's a nice figure. I'm glad I have him. Now I gotta get the rest. Gotta get the Bumblebee, what is it, Barricade they did, whatever else is out coming. I was thinking, did they show Megatron in the pipeline? Whatever they called it. So, I have my issues with them. Would I recommend them? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it up to you guys if you want them that bad or not. Again, I think I'd like them more if I did play the game and had a connection to this design, but I just don't. So, it's another Optimus for the shelf. I'm not complaining. It's a decent figure. Has some cool stuff. Love the weapons, but yeah, just got my issues with it. So, if you're going to pick them up or have them already, let me know what you think. If you agree with me with some of these stuff, I haven't seen anybody cover the back panels I was talking about, but let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned and see you in the next one.